Hey you guys, I am here today to do a review on the Q by Milky Way in the French Twist 12 inch. This is actually a hair that I have in my hand right now. I have had it in for about a week now. The hair is fairly nice. I actually bought this hair by mistake. If you guys can see, it has a wavy pattern to it. Like I said, I bought it by mistake. I have used Milky Way for a long time, but I didn't know that they had all these different lines and everything. Um, the Q hair is actually a 100% human hair master mix. When they say a master mix, the master mix actually has synthetic fiber. So of course, that can't be 100% human hair, right? So it is not 100% human hair. Like I said, I actually made a mistake and purchased this hair. Um, it was actually very inexpensive. I paid probably about $14.99 for this hair. Um, like I said, this is a 12-inch hair. This is actually what the tag looks like on the product. Q by Milky Way, and it's the French Twist 12 inch, and it's the color that I have right now is 1B, which is the off black color. Um, I installed this hair last Thursday, and when I installed it, it was fairly big. It was pretty big and fluffy, and I actually looked like Diana Ross by the head. But what I did was I actually went into the hair with my hair cutting tool, which is this right here, and I just simply went through, cut it, and kind of, I guess you could say feathered it a little bit. Like I said, it's 12 inches, so with it being 12 inches, all of it was the same length. As you guys can see right now, pretty much, yeah, it kind of cut a little bit. And with the bangs, I was going to use a piece of the bump hair from Sensational, but I decided against that, and I went ahead and I used the hair. It came out of the pack with this one, and what I did was I simply took my flat iron right here. I think they're 3/4 inch iron, and it's by Infinity and Conair. And I simply took it and I went through the hair and I kind of curled it up a little bit, and that's how I created the front portions of it. The front was actually a little bit longer, but like I said, I went through it with string, and I actually went through this portion right here with still just to kind of create a feathered look. And I cut that out. But when I first bought the hair, like I said, I was so confused, and then when I took it out of the bag and it said a master mix, I was so pissed off, you guys. I was pissed off more or less because I had made a mistake and I could not return it. I could not refund it to my beauty supply store. So I decided to go ahead and take the chance and go ahead and install it. The hair is installed as a quick weave. I'm very scary about doing the growth protect solution stuff. So I actually still have a cap on. You guys can see I did an invisible part. Um, Maybe you guys can see, hopefully you can. I did an invisible part, and like I said, I simply took it and um, glued the tracks to the stocking cap and did my invisible part and my enclosure and everything. I said I had it in for about a week. I wore it down to Savannah, Georgia for my homecoming, and I was expecting for the hair to be jacked up because when I found out it was the master mix and I had never ever used it before, I went straight to YouTube to see about the different reviews and everything, and I was hearing like horrible reviews. I saw one girl, she used it for her senior pictures, and she said it had a smell and all this different stuff, and she actually had to take the hair out before she did her senior pictures. I heard one girl say, she purchased it and she felt like she looked like a sheepdog with the hair. So I was so scared, and I just prayed, and I was like, okay, I gotta pay my money for this. So hopefully it'll work. And thus far, it's done very well. Like I said, I wore it to Savannah, and Savannah is a hair killer because of the humidity and things down there. So I was kind of expecting for this hair to be jacked up and be ready to take it off once I got back home, but it's held up really, really nicely. Um, my biggest concern with the hair is that it tangles a little bit. and it shed some too, but I don't think that I've ever had a weave that didn't do it, and I paid money for some hair, but it's not a big hassle. What I do at night, I simply take a paddle brush. This right here is my paddle brush. Excuse the hair paddle brush, but this is my paddle brush that I use. I simply take it and I separate the hair into two parts, like so. I take it and I brush it. And when I brush it, I brush up under it to make sure that there are no kinks or anything in the hair. Then I simply plait the hair back up the same way it came in the pattern, or that it came inside this package. Excuse me. And it came like this, something like this, and you'll know if you're playing it the right way because you'll see the platter either come out or either it'll stay like this when it's going right here. So you'll know whether you're planning it going the right way or not. And then in the morning when I wake up, what I do is I take both plaits and I just put them up like this. The front, I do pin curls just to hold the little curl that's there, and I place bobby pins in them. In the morning, all I do is I take it down, and once I take it down, I fluff it out with my fingers, and I take my curl part, and I simply take a comb, whether it's a rat tail comb or whether it's a wide tooth comb, and I just make sure that that is curled and ready to go. I flip it in whichever direction I plan on wearing it for today, and simply make sure that it's doing whatever it's supposed to be doing. If it is not working, but it's supposed to be working, I take my flat iron and I curl them the way whatever it's supposed to go, and from there, it's all good. And throughout the day, like I said, it's been fairly easy to deal with. Throughout the day, I'm usually taking my fingers and kind of fluffing it or whatever. Just be careful if you're doing that, because possibility you might come out with a few pieces of hair. And like I said, for the price that it was, $14.99 or $13.99, I want to say it was. I think it's still of a deal if you're doing a quick weave, but if you plan on doing a sew-in, this is probably not that hair. I would say go with a more expensive grade of hair, a tangle-free type of hair, and you should be good. But like I said, if you're doing a 2-3 week at the most quick weave, this hair is not bad at all. It's holding its wave for me, and I'm happy with it. I don't know about everybody else, but thus far I'm happy. If anything changes, I'll make sure that I get it to you guys and let you know what the real deal is. Once I take it out, I'll also do another little review, let you guys know how things went. And look forward to seeing your comments and hearing from you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.